to requested party. You are being called. You have shown great promise. But this invitation comes with a stern warning. Things have changed. You will no longer get by on your charm. You will be tested. And this time, you will get wet. There was something more. Expansion began. The gnomes were transported to the lake in the hole, the lake in the hole. It was hard, so hard to stay away from the hole. It called, and sometimes he couldn't help himself. He would answer. The first chapter of the Peeples Era was expansion. July 2001. The ascended year of Peeples had only reigned for 9 months, and she had just extended their property far beyond the lake. The purchase of the Benson property would more than quadruple their land. They would immediately begin building. You see, Year of Peeples had a vision, a wondrous vision. She saw a community of psychics, mediums, healers, enticers, and empaths, all living in harmony, all living to serve their mission. She had the vision of Nob. It was a cool, gray morning. From the airport, he drove the Pilot. It was a long drive. They did not speak. They did not look at each other. That would be dangerous. Because these two men, these manly men, they were both enticers. Powerful enticers. The minivan eventually drove through a long tunnel. This was the entrance to the Wyoming womp. He, the driver of this minivan, was named Prax, the fantastically amazing, and he drove fast. He knew these roads well, and this tunnel was his. Prax, the fantastically amazing, had no idea it would be the last time he'd enter the Wyoming womp. Prax walked the pilot man to the beta bunker. He led the pilot man into the core of the Ascendant. He zipped shut the canvas and waited outside. Vincento Hoplin was the leader of the Wyoming womp. All of the wompers were men, masculine, tough, serious men. 1 hour later, the pilot ended his meeting with Vincento Hoplin. They drove back to the airport in silence. The pilot got into his plane. A manly man on a motorcycle rode up to the minivan. "Prax, the fantastically amazing," yelled the motorcycle man. "You are hereby banished from the Wyoming womp. Your contract has been sold to the Ascended Era Peoples. Get in the airplane and never return." He handed Prax his official banishment documentation. He rode off on his motorcycle. Two enticers soaring through the sky. For Trent Hams, it was a silent return home after a successful negotiation. For Prax, the fantastically amazing, it was death, the end of everything that ever mattered to him.
And now, our feature presentation.
You slay the whole.
Now, doggy, you know the rules.
What was it, me? Why is Mr. Tom on fire?
And we just have to grab the ball from the machine now.
Kiss me. Kiss me.
Now it's important to program.
Throws the competition away.
Creamy, smooth lavender.
Well, look at our magic screen over here.
Give it up for Mandy and Opry. Mandy and Opry.
Oh, it is just stunning. It's the only way.
Coming at you with a new set from
The plaintiff is safe to continue to follow the man on the car.
Good times will never.
Our eye on the sky right now.
Monster truck event down.
It's the chief.
Whole world in your pocket, and if you
It is predictably proved that.
Is this magically genre or not?
Wait, you guys can understand me?
Yera Peeples had ideas, big ideas. Expansion was only the beginning. She wanted eyeballs. Grieving the death of the Hungarian prince, Bishop Garrison had become an annoying, sad mess. Thus he was chosen to begin a new, previously unthinkable objective: outreach. And on the 1st of October 2001, under the orders of the Ascended Yera Peeples, Bishop Garrison rented a room at the Gale Hotel in the town of Bell. He would spend his days going door to door in the town of Bell, building a map of residents along with their spiritual prowess. Many refused to talk to Bishop Garrison. They slammed their door in his face. "Can I please come back to the property?" Bishop Garrison cried into the phone every night from the Gale Hotel. But no, he could not until he got the name and address from each resident of the town of Bell, not until they all received their piece of glass. In the basement of the Galebuck Inn was the Galebuck Bar, and one night Bishop Garrison opened a tab. He walked the streets of Bell with his clipboard. He would hand the shards of glass to anyone who would take it. This was a vital part of Bishop's survey for Yera Peeples, but it was difficult. It turns out most were reluctant to take a sharp piece of glass from a drunken stranger in a smelly suit. Back at the property, October 11th, 2001. Soaking in her buke, the Ascended Yera Peeples was approached by Turgo Tapid. "When do you plan on returning the queer man from Bell? He is not fit for this task and he is annoying the locals." "Turgo, it is 1 year since I've ascended. Did you know?" Turgo scoffed. "Who cares? As a leader, I am wondrous at using people to their fullest, most exact potential. Turgo lit a cigarette. Oh, for fuck's sake. As an empath, my Nettie can tap into the strand that binds us. He percolates and magnetizes connection. But Bishop Garrison is a different sort of empath. He is a sponge. He absorbs. He sucks up. And for the past 11 days, he has wandered the streets of Bell. His survey results aren't in his notes, but his blood. At the end of the month, we will collect the blood of Bishop Garrison, and we will have our survey completed. Disdain flooded Turgo's stomach. Don't you see, said Yera, for the first time in nearly 20 years, Bishop Garrison is useful. Turgo whipped her lit cigarette into the buke. My dearest Turgo, said Yera, maybe someday I'll find a way to make you useful too.